Hey everybody, in this video, we're going to talk about the Princess and the Frog retheming of Splash Mountain and how that might affect Critter Country right now. Everybody, welcome aboard to another episode of Orange Grove 55. So in this video, we're going to focus on Critter Country, okay, and how it might be impacted in regards to the upcoming retheming of Splash Mountain. So now, as you guys know, I'm sure you guys all know that like Critter Country at Disneyland makes, is basically, basically revolves around two attractions and Splash Mountain and the Pooh ride. Okay. And we also have the Hungry Bear restaurant. So that's basically what incorporates this general area. However, with the upcoming retheme of Splash Mountain to Princess and the Frog, it's to be assumed that, this attraction is going to be leaning heavily into the New Orleans side of the park, right? So it's going to be more fitting with New Orleans Square than it really would be with Critter Country. So when you walk into Critter Country, you're going to have a very New Orleans inspired attraction with Princess and the Frog, and to the right hand side, you're going to have Pooh and Hungry Bear, which have nothing to do with it, right? So what is Disney to do? Well, here's what I think they should do. This kind of reminds me a lot of like the dilemma they had when it came to Condor Flats at California Adventure. You had this one little street, this one little strip called Condor Flats. It was aviation themed, actually a really cool theme. The problem was it was landlocked. There was nowhere to go, and it was very limiting. And this is kind of how I feel about the current Critter Country, with Splash Mountain becoming more New Orleans themed. There isn't much Critter Country left. And now, is it worth keeping Critter Country at that point? In my opinion, no. And at least not in its current state. I think they're going to have to retool this back area a little bit. Now, a friend of the channel who's actually been on this channel, his name is Sam Carter, a fantastic, brilliant artist, came up with this concept art for that back area, which is currently known as Critter Country. And he's calling it New Orleans Back Bayou. Okay, now this is his art. Go ahead and check him out. He's actually on YouTube as well, Carter Sauce Theater. You can see it up above. But this was his concept for how to kind of retheme Critter Country to kind of have everything more cohesive. And, honestly, I think this is the best approach going forward. Okay, incorporate Critter Country more into that New Orleans theme. I think it's necessary. Just like Condor Flats, when they incorporated Condor Flats into the Grizzly Peak theming, I think that was a definite smart decision on Disney's part. If you can't expand an area, incorporate it into the next biggest land in that general proximity. This is kind of what's going on here. It needs to be, that whole back area of Critter Country needs to be rethemed to New Orleans or the Bayou, in my opinion. Now, of course, Winnie the Pooh is still kind of a sore thumb. Those characters don't necessarily fit in with this Bayou theme, but as far as I know, Pooh is staying. So we have to make best with what we got, right? At least they're animals, okay? And at least if that whole area, at least aesthetically on the outside, is cohesive, I think that's definitely a big plus. I think in regards to Hungry Bear, I think you kind of have to retheme that restaurant. You can definitely make it a more New Orleans inspired kind of venue, which I think would be very, very smart to do. But this whole back area, this whole Critter Country area needs to be rethemed to a more Bayou, New Orleans centric kind of theme. I love what Sam Carter did with this kind of promotional artwork. I think that's definitely the energy and the vibe that this area needs to incorporate going forward. So we'll see what happens. I'm really, really excited, for this retheme. I think Disney's going to put a lot of love and energy and money into this. Splash Mountain's an enormously popular attraction with guests, and I think Disney is dedicated to getting this right. I think it fits beautifully with Disneyland, and I think that if you just kind of incorporate that Bayou, that New Orleans vibe in that Critter Country area, I think it would just be like, mwah, chef's kiss. But what do you guys think about Critter Country? Obviously, we can't keep Critter Country the way it is because you can't have, what is like half the walkway Critter Country and the other half is going to be New Orleans Square. It just doesn't make sense. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with me that you kind of have to incorporate this whole back area into that New Orleans theme? Do you disagree with me? I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.